wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
I remember when rock was young.
Appearing on Stars in Their Eyes tonight, Vincent Nayla from Rotherham, Perkins from Telford, from Athlone-in-Ayr, Sandra Hewitt, from Birmingham, Karl Payne, and Diane Birkinshaw from Manchester. Now, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
And welcome to Stars in Their Eyes. I'm shattered. The more I do this show, the more I lie awake at night with those niggling questions. Questions like, if Blondie has a heart of glass, does that mean she has pains in her chest? And does Michael Jackson's plastic surgeon pick his nose for him? See what I mean? See what I'm saying here? I'm up all night with it. If Cher was cloned, would she be Cher and Cher alike? And if that group's called The Cure, why do they always look so ill? Questions, questions, but the biggest question of them all is, who are our star guests going to be tonight? Well, first in the queue is star guest number 1.
My name's Karl Payne, I'm 28 years of age and I live in Handsworth Wood in Birmingham. And for the last 6 years I've been a full-time professional snooker player. After potting my first ball and watching Steve Davis, who's my main idol, I realised that that is what I wanted to do and there was no other career for me. I was first attracted to the person I'm being tonight because he's got such a distinctive voice. He's got a really great soul voice, and I think everybody who saw him this first TV appearance were all taken aback because this guy does not look like what he sounds like. I think the best part about the night will be the transformation. Most people will think I'll be doing Billy Idol when they see my hair, but I think they'll be in for a big shock when I come out from behind the door.
Well, this could be a big break for Karl Payne. This is fantastic that you are a professional snooker player. How many professionals are there in the world?
Currently, there's just under 700.
Of that 700, how many actually make a living?
Only about 96.
Really? Mm-hmm. And where are you in that lineup?
I'm currently in the top 90.
Snooker is not everybody's dream, is it?
Well, no, I mean, it's quite a funny story, really. My girlfriend, the first time she came to watch me, I mean, she's really not that into snooker, and the first frame of the match I made a 90 break, followed by 120 clearance the second frame. And when I went back to the chair while they were setting the balls up, she said to me, "Are you winning?"
Hey, nice one, Sharon, well done. Is it a very stressful game?
If you're losing, obviously, it's, it's pretty depressing, but if the highs are extremely high, a bit like Stars in Your Eyes.
Oh, you think it compares to Stars in Your Eyes?
Pressure-wise, I think this is a little bit worse. I played at the Crucible, but this is definitely more nerve-wracking.
Cool. Well, let's get straight on and be the person that you're going to be. So tell me a little bit about him.
Well, he was spotted singing in a club in Warrington by Pete Waterman of Stock Aitken and Waterman.
That's right.
And in 1987 he released his debut single, which also became the biggest selling single of the year.
Yes.
And tonight I'm singing the title track of his second album, which was Platinum's album. So
tell us who you're going to be tonight, Karl.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Rick Astley.
Rick Astley! From pop rap to pop star of tonight, singing live, Karl Payne is Rick Astley!
We've been trying for to express in a simple way, but we all have feelings, we all need loving, and who would be the fool to say that if you hold me in your arms, I won't feel better. If you hold me in your arms, we can brave the storm together. to face. So put your trust in beloved. No one's ever gonna take your place. Yes, we all have feelings, we all need loving, and you would be a fool to say that if you hold me in your arms, I won't feel better. If you hold me in your arms, we can brave the storm together. You only have to hold me, touch me, to make me feel so good. You only have to hold me, feel me, to make me feel the way you know I should. Hold me in your arms. Hold me in your arms. Hold me in your arms. Hold me in your arms.
You'd be amazed, you know what happened around the back? We were all watching you, and you came through the doors, and we all went, blimey, he looks like him. It's fantastic transformation.
I'm surprised myself.
Really?
Yeah,
And was it as stressful as The Crucible?
no, worse, far worse.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch Steve Davis doing this. I just hope Sharon understood this game. Ladies and gentlemen, Karl Payne as Rick Astley. I hope our next star guest won't mind me saying he's on the scrap heap, but that's just where he likes it. This is not just any old iron, it's star guest number 2.
My name's Paul Perkins. I'm 24 years old. I live in Little Dorley, Telford. I'm working at a scrapyard at the moment. When the lads found out I was on the show, they were giving me jibes and jokes, basically playing the monkey. But they're really thrilled that I'm on the show. Originally, I came to Stars in Their Eyes to sing a song by Andrew Strong from The Commitments. I was asked then to do a song by somebody I'd never heard of before. I took it away, practiced it, came back, and here I am tonight. The part of Stars in Their Eyes that I'm most looking forward to is the transformation, going in as myself and coming out of the doors as somebody else. When I got the phone call to say I'd be appearing on the show, I was at my dad's at the time, and he was thrilled to bits, so we just jumping around the front room like nutcases, which we were.
He'll be burning rubber tonight. Please welcome Paul Perkins. So you really had never heard of this person before you came to do him on the show?
Not at all.
And why is that?
Well, he was quite big in the 60s and 70s, but I was quite small, so, you know.
Because you're a young bloke and he's an old bloke now.
That's right, yeah.
Is that
Like
what
yourself,
you're saying?
Matthew.
It's a good job I don't have a vote on this programme. How did you feel about doing a song from that period of time?
Initially, I thought, that's it, my street cred is gone. It's all over.
Yeah.
And look, I'm never going to live it down. But afterwards, you know, started getting into it, I thought, well, it's pretty groovy, actually, so, you know.
Oh, you think
I
it's
got right
groovy
into
now?
it, yeah.
Well, we'll see just how groovy it is in a minute. Tell us a bit about this man you're going to be.
The song I'm going to sing won an Oscar for the film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Okay.
He dated the most beautiful Bridget Bardot.
Yeah.
And in the 60s and 70s, he was a well-known, well-loved French heartthrob.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Sacha Distel.
Sacha Distel! The heavens will open, so return your brolly, because tonight, singing live, Paul Perkins is Sacha Distel!
Raindrops keep falling on my head, just like the guy's with tattoo break for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to greet me won't defeat me. It won't be long when happiness steps up to meet me. The raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free, nothing's worrying me. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to greet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining. I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining. I'm never gonna stop the rain, because I'm free and nothing's worrying me. Nothing's worrying me.
It's great, it's great. Who's the old bloke now, mate? So where do you think your street cred is?
Oh, it's well gone.
Well gone. But you have a fantastic voice, you know.
Thank you.
It's terrific.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Perkins as Sacha Distel. Mesdames et messieurs, ce soir, Paul Perkins chante sur les étoiles dans les yeux. Don't you just love a foreign tongue? But from the man in Bardot's boudoir to the woman from Wogan's world, as we head across the sea to meet star guest number 3.
My name is Sandra Hewitt and I'm 25 years old and I come from Athlone, which is in the middle of Ireland. I have one son, Daniel, and he's 3 years old and he was born on the 1st of April 1995. Singing to me is like, it's a way of showing my emotions and my feelings. I sing to my son at night, and the song I'm going to sing tonight for you is a song I usually sing him to sleep with. I've always wanted to go on Stars and Rise, but I've never had the edge there to push me. And with my family, my boyfriend and my little boy, they just pushed me to it, and I said, I'll go for it, and here I am.
She's a real catch for us. Please welcome Sandra Hewitt. Did you bring us something from Ireland for us?
I did indeed, now. You don't laugh at this now, right?
I think you do laugh at this.
You do, but like, sure, you can laugh if you want.
Go on then, what you got?
I bought you an Irish cow.
Oh, tasteful
now listen,
as well.
listen.
What?
You have to listen to this. You've got to press his bum.
Right.
Listen to that, it plays when Irish eyes are smiling.
Isn't that the most tasteful present you've ever seen? Press a cow's bum and it plays Irish eyes. Listen, it won't stop either. There was a great reaction at work when they found out about you coming on this show, wasn't there?
Oh, there was indeed, I tell you. Mighty crack.
Right, oh, really?
There was indeed.
And who did you want to dedicate this performance to tonight?
To my father, my 2 brothers, and my boyfriend, and my son. My family, they can't be here. They're in the Lebanon.
Really?
Yeah, doing a UN tour of duty, so...
Ah, bless them. Well, we dedicate your performance to them tonight. Tell me a little bit about the person that you're going to be.
Well, basically, she was known for her folk singing. She was made famous from her folk singing in Dublin around the clubs, and she was awarded Best Female Artist in Folk and Soul in 1988 and 1987. And she sings with the Black family.
Tell us who you're going to be.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Mary Black.
Mary Black! The Queen of Irish folk rock tonight, singing live. Sandra Hewitt is Mary Black.
If life is a river, and just like a water, baby, baby, born to float. And if life is a wide wind, blows way on high, and your heart is a million, dying to fly, heaven knows no frontier. I've seen heaven in your eyes. And if life is a barroom in which we must wait round the man with his fingers on the ivory gates, where we sing until dawn of our fears and our faith, and we stagger all the dead men and sulfur dress grace in your eyes, faint as the singing of a love, that somehow this black night feels warmer for the spark, warmer for the spark, to hold us till the day when fear will lose its grip and heaven has its way. Heaven knows no frontiers, and I've seen heaven in your eyes. If your life is a rough bed, brambles and nails, and your spirit's a slave to man's whips and man's chains, where you thirst and you hunger for justice and right, then your heart is a pure flame of man's constant night. Heaven knows no frontiers, and I've seen heaven in your eyes.
You're right.
I'm fine. Got a little leprechaun in me trousers.
How was the crack?
Crack's fine.
Oh, that's great. Your mother's out there loving
She
it.
is.
Yeah. You're going to party afterwards.
You're dead right.
And
I
you
am.
deserve to as well.
Definitely.
Oh, those boys will be so proud of you, I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, Sandra Hewitt as Mary Black. Well, we've seen Rick, Sacha and Mary. Sounds like the cast of Rainbow. After the break, another star guest will be transformed into a man who was fired, then shot to the top. So join us in a couple of minutes. And if you find yourself in close proximity to a kettle, mine's a white with no sugar. Thanks. See you in a bit. Rise. This is the place where you'll find more classic singers than on Broadway. Do you know, I'll never forget going to see Evita with Elaine Page and David Essex, and do you know, they talked all the way through it and polished off all my chockies. But we've had the interval, and now the curtain's up on two more star guests. One's a soul diva who's been at the top for more than 30 years, and the other's a 90s singer who's been expecting us. If you're tearing your hair out trying to guess, let's cut a dash to meet star guest number 4.
My name's Vincent Nayla. I'm from Rotherham, South Yorkshire, and I'm 30 years old. At the moment, I'm doing mobile hairdressing. I did my training last year in a salon. From doing my training, I've been doing a few mobiles here and there. Most of the time, most of the stuff I do is garages. I think the best thing about being on Stars in the Rise and the best thing about doing what I'm going to do is, at the end of the day, this chap's been known for doing other things with other groups, and it's going to be a sort of a tribute to him as a solo performer. I'm not nervous about singing so much, I'm more nervous about the dancing and jumping about. I've got a great fear of, like, coming through the doors and falling straight down the steps or something like that.
Let's cut to the chase with Vincent Nayla. You're a hairdresser, you're a mobile hairdresser. How did you learn your trade?
I actually trained in a shop, in a salon, and then I went mobile.
Oh, I see. And who did you practice on?
My dad would be first customer.
Oh, yeah? How did that go down?
Terrible.
Why?
Well, he came in with quite nice, sort of longish hair, and I was using clippers, and I sort of missed, really, and took a big chunk out of the back of his head, and so I had to try and blend it in, but...
So what did it look like in the end?
Grant Mitchell.
It's a very popular look these days, it is. Tell us a little bit about the person that you're going to be tonight.
Well, he's originally from Stoke-on-Trent, and in the early 90s, he joined a boy band, which became very famous in the early 90s. After 5 years, they sacked him.
Right.
And he went on to pursue a solo career.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Vincent.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams! Let him entertain us tonight, singing live. Vincent Nayla is Robbie Williams!
Hell is gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to feel. Shake your ass, come over here, not scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of empathy, my dear. So come on, let me entertain you. So come on, let me entertain you. Life's too short for you to die, so grab yourself an alibi. Heaven knows your mother lied. Much, yeah. Separate your right from wrongs. Come on, sing a different song. Kettle's on, so don't belong. Much, yeah. So come on, let me entertain you. So come on, let me entertain you. Look me up in the yellow pages. I will be your rock of ages. See through fast in your crazy faces, yeah. Little Bo Peep has lost his sheep. He popped a pill and he fell asleep. Drew his sweat when the grass is sweet. My dear, your mind gets burned with the habits you learn. But we're the generation that's gotta be heard. You're tired of your teachers and your schools are drag. You're not gonna end up like your mom and dad. So come on, let me entertain you.
All right, we'll let you entertain us. You only have to say. Who cut your hair? Your dad?
I think he's got his own back, hasn't he?
It was great, that. Well done.
Thank you, Matthew.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vincent Nayla as Robbie Williams. If your idea of exercise is weightlifting, quarter-pounders and half-pounders, you'll probably break into a sweat just watching star guest number 5.
My name's Diane Birkinshaw. I'm 36 and I live in Birkinshaw. I mainly teach aerobics for the women just to get themselves out of the house. They come and they do the exercise, but they have a laugh as well. When I got the phone call to say that I got on Stars in Their Eyes, I screamed at the top of my voice and my husband came running up the stairs. We just stood there screaming together. I used to watch it constantly, wondering how the artists all felt when they were going on and coming out of those big doors. I suppose now I'm going to find out.
It's all leotards and lager with Mrs. Motivator, Diane Birkinshaw. I've seen it all now. I think, isn't that the best thing you've ever seen? Aerobics in a pub. You can do your exercise and go down for a pie and a pint on the way home.
That's
marvellous. Well, you've got a lot of support here tonight from your best friend, haven't you?
Yes, I have, Christine.
Christine. And you didn't get on at first, did you?
No.
Why was
No.
that?
Because I used to have this cat. And
what sort of cat was it?
It was just a little white kitten. It's really, really lovely.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was lovely.
Yes.
But it was deaf.
Why would anybody dislike you just because you had a deaf cat?
Because I used to scream at it all the time, and she used to think I was mad.
That's nice. Mind you, she supported you in lots of ways to get here,
Oh, yes,
hasn't she?
yes. If it hadn't been for Christine, half the time I wouldn't get here. She's looked after the children for me, amongst other things.
Thank you very much, Christine. That's very sweet of you. I want a few clues about the person that you're going to be. Can you give me any clues?
Well, really, if I give you any clues, it's going to give it away.
She's that famous?
She's that famous.
OK.
She's had hits for 35 years.
Yes.
And they call her the Queen of Motown.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Diane.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Diana Ross.
Diana Ross! 35 years in showbiz and still the boss! Tonight, singing live, Diane Birkinshaw is Diana Ross!
Teased and made me cry, but I loved you. Then one day you came, you told me you were leaving. You gave your folks the blame and made me cry again. When you said, little girl, please don't wait for me. Wait patiently for love. Someday surely come. Ooh, little girl, please don't wait for me. Wait patiently for love. Someday it will surely come. But I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. Still waiting. I'm just a fool. I'm a fool. I'm just a fool to keep waiting. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool. I'm waiting. Just a fool. I'm still waiting. I'm just a fool for love. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool. Then someone finally came. He told me that he loved me. I put him off with lies. He could see I had no eyes. So he left me once again alone, like a child without a playmate. I had to face the truth. I was still in love with you.
just so great. Why don't you just tip up at the pub like this?
I think I will.
I think you're brilliant.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Diane Birkinshaw as Diana Ross. Well, that's it. We're almost there. We've enjoyed 60 star guests from funk to soul, from blues to rock and roll. And for the last time, it's down to our studio audience to make their choice and complete the lineup for our live grand final. But before they do, we'll have a quick reminder of our last group of star guests. First, Karl Payne took a break from snooker as Rick Astley.
Hold me in your arms.
Paul Perkins swapped heavy metal for easy listening as Sacha Distel.
But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
Irish eyes were smiling on Sandra Hewitt as Mary Black.
And I've seen heaven in your eyes.
Vincent Nayla entertained us as Robbie Williams.
So come on, let me entertain you.
Finally, Diane Birkinshaw stepped up as Diana Ross. Our studio audience, for the very last time, cast your votes now. And while they're voting, let's find out what our star guests made of the evening.
The other 4 contestants have been out of this world, you know, and it's just been a fabulous couple of days.
The girls, the lights, the crews, the crowd, you know, just absolutely everything. Marvellous.
Absolutely ecstatic. I could do an Irish dig now for you if I wanted to. I feel really brilliant, I really do.
I think the best thing was about the performance was working with the dancers and knowing that everything's happening behind you as well, so you don't have to worry so much about anybody watching you all the time.
When I went through the door, the rush of the adrenaline was absolutely unbelievable.
So who is going to be tonight's finalist? Will it be Rick Astley, Sacha Distel, Mary Black, Robbie Williams, or Diana Ross? And the winner is Diana Ross! Oh, Diane. Oh, what?
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Oh, and you were also supportive with each other as well.
Oh, they were brilliant.
They were brilliant, weren't they? You should have seen your mum then. Or maybe it's a good thing you didn't.
8 years ago, I would have burst out crying.
It's all right. We'll sort you out with tissues after. Thank you. And you're our final finalist. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you deserve to be there. You see, it's been a great 12 weeks, and all 60 of our star guests have been truly dazzling. But tonight is Diane's night, and the name of Diana Ross is added to Patsy Cline, Anne Murray, Will Smith, Madonna, Celine Dion, and the rest of our star guests who will be joining me on the live grand final next week. But before that, let's once more enjoy the sensational Motown sounds of Diane Birkinshaw singing live as Diana Ross. Good night.
Told me you were leaving. You gave your folks the blame and made